Enid, and welcome to another City Update with your host here, Derrick Silas. And the guest today is Scott Morris, the Assistant City Manager for the City of Enid. Welcome.
Good afternoon, Enid. Good afternoon.
Very good. Good to see you. Good day today. Last night, all the storms around the state and Enid. But it's a good day out there today.
Yeah, I didn't hear what our total rainfall was. I mean, I know that we needed some rain.
Yeah.
I'm glad we got some. And I'm
Sure,
glad that we avoided the wind and the other issues that come with it. So
Yeah.
good deal.
So this weekend, there was a good turnout for the community cultural celebration. We had various ethnicities out there as vendors and entertainment. It was really, really good. Nice turnout. You know, with everything going on, the football game and all that, there were still good attendance out there for that. So it was pretty good. There, as you can see in the picture on the screen, there were two. Someone won a bicycle, and someone won a grill. So that was pretty neat. Pretty neat.
Excellent.
Yep. Now, something's going on this week that's going to be affecting us for December and November. Tell us about that.
That's right. We've got a giant Christmas tree that's headed towards downtown.
Yeah.
Last night it was in Elko, Nevada is where it was, and it should be on its way a little further. It'll be here in Enid Wednesday night at 6 o'clock. Okay. It'll be coming into its place over here on Park Street. And sometime on Thursday, we ought to be able to see this tree standing up where it's going to be.
It's going to be interesting.
It is the world's tallest fresh-cut Christmas tree, 140 feet tall. So it's going to be a spectacle for Enid. It's going to be fantastic for the whole United States. A reminder: you can see in this picture here the way this is a real fir tree, is what it's called. And when a 140-foot tall tree grows in the forest like this, there's not branches all the way down to the bottom, the way that it is with the sunlight.
Mm-hmm.
And so when it gets put into place, you'll notice it doesn't look quite like a Christmas tree yet. But I wanted to let everyone know, don't lose faith. It will look like a Christmas tree. There will be adding branches to it to give it that shape all the way down to the bottom.
Okay.
So just have that expectation that when you first see it, that's not the final product. So, but it is. It's going to be the world's tallest fresh cut Christmas tree in Enid, Oklahoma. So,
well, that should put Enid on the map.
It sure will.
If it's already on the map,
will.
but you know that'll really bring some people looking at us. So that's good. I'm sure a lot of people have seen that post all the way on Facebook. It's been out generating pretty much all weekend. Okay, and also this week, tomorrow actually, we got someone else coming to town in regard to the mural. Want to talk about that?
Yeah, we've got Kipto coming in. He's going to be he's the artist that was selected to do the mural at the skate park. He'll be coming into town tomorrow, and he'll be doing work on that building. I think he's expected to finish up around the 1st of November. So he'll be here, and we'll be being able to see the progress done over there, and that's just going to be an excellent point of pride for the community. Yeah. And for anyone driving down Randolph to see that. And let's not forget that we want to inspire the next generation. So every 8-year-old and 10-year-old and 18-year-old and 38-year-old person that's out there using the skate park is going to be inspired by that artwork. So we're excited to see that kick off.
Yes, it's very exciting. It's always exciting to see progress and just bigger things coming into Enid. Let's talk about some of our road closures. There are some road closures here related to water outages. Today we had an emergency water outage on Adams from Mulberry to Hickory Street, and on the 400 block of West Vine will be affected with this water outage. And the water should be on around about 4 p.m. later on today. And then we have an installation of a new water line on Columbia Avenue, and that's going to be going on for another 2 weeks. So that's pretty good.
Progress.
Yes, progress. I didn't neglect to talk about the other thing going on at the library. There's going to be a Friends of the Library exhibit expo, and they're seeking vendors for the event, for the Book, Bake, and Craft Expo. So there's your information on the screen. It's going to be Saturday, December 11th at 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So If you're interested, you can go and call the library or scan the QR code or go to their website and get the information for that event. In other news, we're going to have some road construction related to asphalt. And of course, most people know that the Garfield County is working on Southgate Road construction. There was a delay because of materials and with COVID issues. However, it's going to be closed. We don't have a new date on when it will be back open, but they're still working on it. So just be patient as they work on that area. Then we have an hospital, around the hospital, St. Mary's. As most people know, that there was a collapse on the bridge earlier this year, and they'll be working on that till around summer of next year. So just be cautious around that area as well. And remember, we're trying our best to get that done as well. Then we have the reconstruction of the bridge on South 5th Street at the East Broadway Avenue intersection. And that they'll be working on that to around April of next year as well. That's close to the mural over there. So yeah. There's a lot of work going on around the mural. So just be cautious on Broadway. And what's the other? Is that Main Street? The other street? Randolph and Broadway. And those areas between 4th and 6th Street. Okay. Then we have a portion of East Randolph closed for mill and overlay. They should be finished with the area from the railroad track towards the east, but I think they're working downtown this week.
That's right. Last weekend they started around Washington and worked their way through downtown all the way to 7th Street on the milling, and all the milling's been completed. And I know I just drove on my way over here. I decided to drive through it, and the overlay is completed. From Washington through, I think, Grand, and I believe they're working from Grand east right now as we speak.
Okay.
And so hopefully by the end of tomorrow, maybe all of downtown will be finished, and then they'll spend the rest of the week, working from the railroad crossing down to 7th Street, doing the overlay on the rest of it. And then they've got some striping to do, and wow, it's going to be a fantastic new road to drive on. So progress.
Improving infrastructure
That's
is
right.
always good.
That's right.
Okay. Then we have a lane closure on West Willow Road for the new gas line installation. That should start. That's going on for about 4 weeks. So that began October 4th. And then after that, we're going to have a construction on East State Avenue also. So be aware of these areas that we're having construction, and just try to go another route.
That's right. East State is going to have a mill and overlay put on it. We're putting down some milling and using our asphalt machines and putting new asphalt on State. Wabash looks fantastic, and I've driven on it, and it looks great. So we're going to continue to be working on that. I know that today, actually, in the next few days, they're working on some crack sealing and some other things right in that same area. So a lot of progress being made.
That's always a good thing. Always a good thing. Now, was it about 2 or 3 weeks ago we installed a new city flag outside of the city administration building? So if you haven't seen it, you see it here now. We have the new flag. The shape looks somewhat of an E, and it's just another addition, just to remind everybody to get city pride. So pretty good.
I love it.
Yep. And the library director, there's an opening for the library director, and that you can see on the screen. The position deadline is October 31st. So go to our website, enid.org/careers, or pass the word if you know someone who desires that position, so we can have that position filled as soon as possible. And next Saturday at 1:30 p.m., the City of Enid, in collaboration with some of the family of the belated Pastor Alfred Baldwin Jr., will be doing the ribbon cutting on that portion of the street that was renamed in his honor. So that'll be good.
That will be good.
Now, coming up tomorrow, let's talk about what's coming up tomorrow.
We've got a town hall coming up. Mm-hmm. We do provide public comment time at all of our commission meetings, so you really don't have to wait for a town hall if you want to come talk about an issue in front of the mayor and commissioners. But we're going to have a special night tomorrow night where if you want to show up and sign up, you can have 5 minutes and talk to the mayor and commissioners about an issue that is going on in the community, or if you want to tell the mayor and commissioners what you're thankful for that they've accomplished during the last few years. It'll just be an opportunity to talk about what's going on in the community, maybe an idea that you think would be a good improvement in the city. Whatever that looks like for you, this is your time. This is your forum. It is at the Stride Bank Center at 6:30 tomorrow night. So please show up and sign up to speak if that's what you'd like to do. And I believe we'll be recording it, so you could watch it later if you don't want to attend in person.
Yep. I want to remind all the residents also that there will be no action items actually on these things. It's just a list there for a listening ear. Of course, if there's a question, they can answer like, hey, we're working on this or this already. It's already in progress. However, there's no action items for them.
It'll be great. You know, Commissioner Norwood had a town hall just for his ward.
Yeah.
And I was there at the meeting just taking notes and listening. And, you know, to the people that were at that town hall, we've taken action on several of those items already. And so that's what I plan on doing tomorrow night. I'm going to take notes and just listen. Mm-hmm. And maybe there are some things that we can take action on, and maybe there are some that, you know, may have to be planned for future years or for another budget time. But we're going to listen and we're going to take notes, and we'll see what we can get accomplished for the community.
Very good, very good, very good. Next week we'll be coming up on October the 19th. It will be our next commission meeting and study session. So join us there for that. It'll be online, Facebook and YouTube, as well as you can come in person to City Hall for that. And also, just remember, we have the app, SeeClickFix, or you can go to seeclickfix.com and report issues, or you can make a service request if you need another poly cart or a grass clippings cart. You can do all of that on our SeeClickFix app or seeclickfix.com. And don't forget to follow us on all of our channels. We have Roku, and we have Amazon Fire TV that you can look up our channels. Just type in City of Enid on those TVs, and you can find our channels. Join us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, all City of Enid. So other than that, I think we've had a good time today already. Let's have a great day. And any closing remarks?
That's it. Have a great afternoon, Enid.
All right.